23.97. Look at the arms working.
Czekamy, Mariusz, spokojnie, Mariusz.
Inaczej zbudowany. Mariusz Pudzianowski!
Many people believe that muscles don't mean anything in a fight, but in this case, they do. After conquering the strongman competition 5 times, Mariusz Pudzianowski knew it was time to transition to MMA and literally start breaking skulls.
Trafił Pudzianowski! Gazdula na plecach!
Today, we review the tale of perhaps the strongest man to ever cross into MMA and prove to the world that muscles definitely play a role in a fight. Pudzianowski began training in sports at a young age, influenced by his family's background in weightlifting. His dedication to strength training paid off early, and he quickly made a name for himself in the strongman circuit. In 2009, Pudzianowski made a surprising transition to mixed martial arts. Despite the challenge, Mariusz adapted quickly, leveraging his incredible strength and athleticism to compete at a high level.
Będą decydowały, pięści będą decydowały.
Mariusz Pudzianowski, ale mocny low kick w jego wykonaniu. Kłopoty Najmana.
A w tej chwili próbuje chwycić Najmana. Low kicki, to wymyślił Mirek Okniński.
Ale szamantuje Pudzianowski.
Mariusz Pudzianowski okłada Najmana. Ametisty spadają na głowę Najmana. Koniec walki. Mariusz Pudzianowski. Wielki.
So early into his fighting career, Mariusz would take on the kickboxing sensation Bob Sapp, who could definitely pack a punch.
Także niech Państwo na to szybko patrzą, bo może nie trwać długo.
Rozpędził się Pudzilla z początkiem tego pojedynku. Kolana niczym Ramon Decker strzela teraz w głowę.
However, all that fake power that Bob had meant nothing against the strongman.
15 pojedynków przegrała w 16 i Pudziana rozpoczyna dewastującą pracę. Sapp na deskach, Pudzian atakuje, Donder patrzy, czy nie przerwać tej walki. Oglądali Państwo przed chwilą jednoosobowe.
The world still wanted to see Mariusz literally obliterate someone in the octagon, and in the fight against Rawls Gracie, their wish became a reality.
Ciężkie bomby.
Z kolei jest cięższy, ale widać, że jest inaczej zbudowany niż Mariusz Pudzianowski, mistrzem nokautu, Mariusz Pudzianowski.
When Mariusz was matched up against the famous Butterbean, everyone thought that this fight was literally taken out of a movie.
Wcielenie zła w ringu, jakie
Butterbean wanted to prove that his skills were superior.
Pudzianowski dostał lewą i jeszcze raz dostał lewą.
Butterbeana, on bije bardzo mocno, dobry low kick Mariusza.
I znów idzie do przodu, z Butterbeana uciekać z narożnika.
Tak
To
jest,
powinien
bardzo
robić
ładnie.
Pudzianowski.
Bardzo ładnie teraz Mariusz rozejmą.
And he got punished.
Wejście do nogi! Jest Mariusz z góry! Ależ
Pudzianowski, jeden, drugi, trzeci, czwarty. Tylko żeby nie zapamiętał się w tej walce, no może jeszcze dźwignię pociągnie. Pudzianowski na górze, Pudzianowski.
Nadał agresję! Jeżeli nie będzie odpowiadał, sędzia przerwie ten pojedynek! Mariusz, więcej tych ciosów, jeszcze więcej! Koniec!
Drzewa umierają stojąc! Butterbean!
While all these fights were entertaining, all of the fans wanted Pudzianowski to face a fighter that would literally take the fight to him, and Erko Jun was the perfect match.
Mariusz Pudzianowski.
It looked like they were both trying to rip the head out of each other.
I think it could be all over, but Jun understands that. The low kicks and the punches. Crowd pleaser here, trying to unite the Balkans. Powerful low kick there from Pudzianowski. But Pudzianowski, having a care, bullies his man up against the ropes. He's going to pull you down. But this is where Jun now comes into his own. He'll be looking for the strikes and putting in the hands of Pudzianowski as Jun learns the strikes. Erko Jun just needs to have a care, make sure he doesn't gas out early. But these shots, the left hand catches Pudzianowski again. And there again, those big heavy hands. Pudzianowski tries to...
He almost submitted the pull with punches in the second round, but Mariusz was spared a brutal beating thanks to a foul.
And gets taken down. But this time Jun gets on top. And this is where the pain starts to happen. Mariusz Pudzianowski now in a world of pain. referee has to step in.
He got his power back, and the referee showed some mercy.
Pudzianowski starting to take shots, goes for the shoot, but Erko Jun fires in the shots. These are landing like ballistic missiles, and Erko Jun just has to be a bit more
That's the
thoughtful.
finish. Pudzian on the ropes, on the wire, gets the double leg.
And I think this marked the beginning of the end here for Erko Jun.
He's thinking about taking an arm. For a second, Pudzian was holding on to an arm, but I think this is a smarter strategy. Sit low on the hips, keep punching. Referee giving a warning here, this looks close.
Well, that's it, it's all over, and Pudzianowski has done it. Erko Jun has not been able to respond.
Mariusz would take on another Pole who was also a strongman in the past, Jurkowski.
Jeszcze raz dużo czasu, ale to ma być ta broń, która ma powstrzymywać Pudzianowskiego. Pudzianowski chce.
Piątek odłożony na bok, bo bardzo mocno bije i jeden i drugi.
I w tej chwili dobrze.
He was actually a pretty good test for Mariusz even from the early minutes, and it showed.
Zdaje sobie sprawę, że te kopnięcia w łydkę mogą.
Chyba Łukasz Jurkowski, zachwiał się Mariusz.
Jeszcze raz próba wysokiego kopnięcia, ale to lewy prosty robi robotę. Starał się hakiem w wątrobę trafić Pudzianowskiego. Ten przybiera Jurkowski.
In the second, the five-time strongest man was handing out a tough beating to Jurkowski, who started to look worried.
Być bliżej. Jeżeli znów zdaje się, że te low kicki robią już wrażenie, a teraz siła Pudzianowska. Jest pierwszy z tych potwornie mocnych i nie ma, ale jakby to słyszał, bo w tej chwili znów
To everyone's surprise, Mariusz got caught with a shot.
za chwilę pewnie trafi obrotówką w wątrobę. Stajkowski jeszcze będzie próbował. Jeszcze jedna obrotówka z Holton bierze.
But again, managed to weather the storm and destroy his opponent.
Tej walki przed czasem, no tak jak teraz. Nie, Jurkowski się nie podda, to wiem. Sędzia może to przerwać. Ręce wykluczone, koniec walki. Mariusz Pudzianowski.
After that fight, the question was asked as to who should be Pudzianowski's next opponent. Lucky for us, they gave us a great fight when they put him up against the Senegalese strongest man, Bombardier. And because this is a once-in-a-lifetime fight, we will let the fists do the talking.
Czy pierwsze kopnięcie, tak właśnie miało być. Oczywiście Ousmane Diak do takich kopnięć przyzwyczajony nie jest. Bombardier został zbombardowany przez Mariusza.
Mariusz knew that his days as an MMA fighter were coming to an end, as his body just couldn't take on any more damage due to the serious injuries he had also suffered as a strongman. Michael Materlo wanted to take the opportunity and immediately started delivering.
He's for victory here. Pudzianowski needs to make that cage feel small. It's good coverage, elusiveness, and the right hand.
And win, but ready. Materla, the opening gap, nice and steady, and just look at Pudzianowski bring the action, he pulls in, starts loading in on the punches. He's got a guillotine on there on the wire, but Chipao makes a swift and...
But again, he got too cocky against one of the most dangerous men on the planet.
Meat at the back. It's a knockdown! Mariusz Pudzianowski with an uppercut!
Mariusz, however, would go on to lose his next two fights, and from that point on knew that he couldn't compete at the level he was competing anymore. We hope that after this video, you are convinced that big muscles definitely mean everything in a fight.